right. Get that chat. Let's get the chat. I'm gonna get some water. Then we'll get this thing going. What's up, Jaime? What's up, Rickhouse? We are not playing. We are not playing Mortal Kombat 1. I just don't feel like logging in to change the title, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, we are going to be playing some Dreamcast Online, using dial-up. Probably aren't going to be too many players playing, but there's like some Quake 3 bot servers out there, and there's a lot of other things that you can do with it that aren't just playing with people. And I still have to set it up, but the emulating dial-up, yeah, we don't have a landline. We've considered getting one, because I was like, if one of our kids had to dial 911 or whatever, like, it's sort of easy to do on a cell phone, but like not as easy as just remembering a number, I don't think. So we've thought about just having a landline like installed, so there's like one phone in the house just for that. But I would absolutely use that as an excuse to have like a 90s novelty phone in my office downstairs. But yeah, no, we're emulating it through this is a setup called Dreampi, where it's done through a Raspberry Pi 3 or newer, and one of these USB modems. There's a few that work. It basically has to be a USB modem that works under Linux, but even then, it's kind of a crapshoot. And they're like USB modems in general, it's just hard to find. So I think I paid like $40 just for the modem. And it was like a hassle to find one. Maybe it was 30, I don't know. But the other thing is that this has to be modified too, because obviously just having a modem is not going to generate the dial tone that the Dreamcast expects to start actually trying to connect. So this has a voltage inducer modified into it. You can do this. You can do it yourself with like a resistor and a diode and like a couple other things. I didn't want to hassle with that. So I got mine from, what's the name of this site? Dreamcastlive.net, I believe. And the PC Wizard 13, the person that runs that site, you'll see pretty much everything there is out of stock. It comes in and out of stock. But if you like source your own modem, this is the only real difficult part to do. If you source your own modem, you can send it in to them, and then they'll modify it. They'll modify it or send you one of their already modified ones and modify the one you sent in later to send to somebody else. And that's what I did. I didn't get the same modem back that I sent in, but I got one that works, and that's all I care about. Or maybe I got the same one that I sent in. I don't know. I don't think I did. At any rate, so that's that. It basically plugs into the Raspberry Pi. Your Raspberry Pi plugs in to your network, and you're good to go. You don't even have to do any setup on the Raspberry Pi. It's literally just image the SD card, stick it in there, and then hook it up to if you're doing wired. If you're doing wireless, you've got to get in there and you've got to configure that, obviously, but that's not too much of a hassle. So obviously, if it's in my hand, it's not actually hooked up yet. So I'm gonna start doing that now. I was doing the setup, and then I was like, well, if I'm just going to be down here doing the setup anyway, I might as well go live. So we're going to do that. Dreamcast is over there. It's not plugged in yet. Let's see if I got an Ethernet cable long enough to reach over there. You guys got any questions about stuff while I do this? I don't really know how to fill dead air. There's like DLC for Dreamcast too. That like it's literally just like a block, like a couple blocks that would like unlock stuff. Death by Kitten, gonna be doing some actual lurking this time. Got to do some late night laundry folding. That is sick. I like that. But yeah, there's like DLC that's usually just like an unlock. Like you have to have a little file on your memory card and it'll unlock stuff. And then there's also like VMU games that you can download. Those are a little bit larger. But yeah, there's cool stuff. I did also, and we might check this out next week, I did also get a Dreamcast broadband adapter, finally. It's been on my bucket list for a long time. Those things are not cheap, unfortunately. I think that one cost me $180, and that was like on the low end that I've seen them. I had to get a phone cable, so I stole one from an old defective phone that we had at work. The broadband adapter has less supported games, but I mean it's nice to be able to play like PSO without the lag that you get on a dial-up. That's hooked up. Need to hook up the Ethernet. I think my office is the most disgusting that it's ever been. I don't know. I just unplugged something and I don't know what it is. So I lost video. Sorry. Looks like everything's still mostly working. Pi's booting up, just gotta hook up the Dreamcast and we're good to go. Oh, is it monitor? Okay. All right, need a power cable, and then we're good to go. All right, you're gonna lose my camera. Okay, and then OBS. Add my other webcam. There we go. Turn on the Dreamcast, make sure we're actually getting video from it. Up here. All right, yeah. All right, now I need to get a controller plugged in, and we'll give this a test. Make sure everything's working. So I set this up today, and this is the first time that I've tried to go online with this Dreamcast since high school. and it was really weird to log in and see my grandma's old dial-up internet credentials. Okay. All right, looks like that you guys should be getting that audio. I got chat up. There we go. Cool. I'm gonna go into the web browser first. We're gonna go in and just get it up and running. There's some websites that have been kept online by the community that just kind of work. I don't know if that sounds super janky audio on your end. For me, that was not great. Yeah, okay. Start to begin. I should have already set this up. I'm going to go into the settings anyway to show you kind of the bullshit you got to do. So once you get this all hooked up, you've got the Raspberry Pi imaged. You need either one of these web browser disks, which it doesn't even have to be the US version. Actually, this is not what I thought it was. This is a broadband passport. But there's also like aftermarket ones, and Dreamcast discs are kind of easy to burn anyway. Go in here to internet connection. You put in any name, username Dream, password Dreamcast. The phone number is all ones. The guide that I'd watched said that this had to all be default. But mine did not have AT&F in the box, and it didn't work without it. I don't know what any of that means, but now that it's in the box, it works. Go through those settings, and I'm not going to save it because I already did it. And we'll connect. All right, so it got the tone. It's dialing now. And this takes a while. You don't get to hear the modem noises, so sorry if anybody was kind of hoping for that. Oh, Candu, what's up? Oh god, now we're loading. We're loading. We're on the internet. Oh shit. Okay, so there's not a lot, like most of the internet's not going to work because this is not a modern browser. I think there's a Modern Vintage Gamer video of them getting on, and it was like 2018, and you could like still get to Google and like some things, but now I think most of that is just shut off. Let's see, there's a lot of stuff in the VMU section that's really cool. Dreamcast had DLC, but like I was saying, it was just it's mostly just like unlocks for stuff that's on the disc, with the exception of like VMU games. So like for instance, like Soul Calibur's got like a couple, like there's like a mini text adventure you can play on your VMU. I haven't been able to try any of that out because like batteries last for like 2 seconds on the VMUs. There is an aftermarket one that should be shipping soon. It was on Kickstarter, and that's got like USB-C charging and would last a lot longer. So I'm excited to get one of those and then actually be able to do some VMU stuff. If you haven't done any, like the memory card in the Dreamcast was super sick. Yeah, it got mad at me because I just pulled it. But it's basically like, and I'm sure it's going to be all blurry here, but it's basically it looks like a tiny Game Boy. Has a little like black and white LCD screen on it, and it has these ports on it, so that if you were to, you could theoretically, if you and a friend had VMUs that had batteries that lasted for a reasonable amount of time, you could take those two and link them together and share save data, which is really rad. And a lot of games like Sonic Adventure 2, you could raise chows on your VMU, like a little Tamagotchi. They were amazing, and they didn't get used enough. And they are back in, so I'm not going to download this because I won't be able to use it. Jaime, you could play with chows. You couldn't raise them. I didn't actually get a chance to do it, so my memory may be fuzzy there. I think there's some Street Fighter Alpha 3 like modes that you can unlock here. Yeah, you can unlock like these are, oh god, they're so big, 64 blocks. I kind of looked up what these Sakio Dojo masters were, and they give like janky like infinite guard with start with full meter. They're like a bunch of like special rules for characters that you can either play as or fight against. I'm not sure which. I want to find something that I can actually like mess with. What does Choo Choo Rocket have? Character pack that's 34 blocks. We'll see if I got I don't know that I've got space for it. I do. Okay, cool. I did not mean to go back. Oh, schedule. I think they actually run like game nights. Yeah, here we go. So Saturday they've got a PSO game night. It's like stuff on Wednesday. They don't really list like what they are. Oh god. No, what am close. Music? Dreamcastify Premium. Oh my god. Alright, I guess we're loading an MP3 over dial-up. I don't want to wait for this, but I really want to. And if not now, when? There are Quake servers still online. You can apparently get, you can modify a certain version of Quake and download like the Dreamcast map packs, and you can at least run a dedicated server. I don't know if you can play with PC. I have a ball mouse around here somewhere. Like Dreamcast only had one analog stick. You can sort of get it serviceable with like Turok controls, but yeah, it's really bad trying to play Quake. So like keyboard and mouse is kind of essential. I used to download AMVs over dial-up, and MP3 should be quicker than that. Downloading just movies in general was wild. And by movies I mean videos. I don't mean trying to watch a movie. And like, imagine trying to download a car. Why? Candu says, I remember downloading reboot episodes from the unreleased seasons in seasons 3 and 4 in real player format, and then splitting them into 44 floppy disk sized parts. Like, just like, were you like downloading on a school computer and trying to transfer, like trying to get it back home, or what's the scoop there? I can't I'm trying to think of a use case for that. Dad's PC to my PC. Yeah, okay. That, at least if you don't delete it from your dad's PC, you can still theoretically go get part 23. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, in the meantime, while this is downloading, I got this is the N64 Mr. Core running in the background. I got The World Is Not Enough running on it. It's coming along. Like, to the point where I'm seriously considering just selling my N64. I haven't been able to get Mario 64 to launch, so I don't know, is there like do I need a certain like version of it? I've got the no intro set, so I would have thought that I'd have the standard version, or do you have to skips the face manipulation? Okay, so I got confused because because when I know that early on, like, the Mario model in game didn't have a face, and I saw that some people were like, here's a no face patch, and I took that to mean like it was a patch that took the face away from the in-game model. I wasn't even thinking about the face manipulation stuff, so I'm just like, well, I just saw an update that says that the face works on the model now, so I would think my version would work. But yeah, no, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. Oh, we're like 2/3 of the way. And then once we get to the end here, we'll find out that this like actually isn't a Daytona track, and it's like Bare Naked Ladies or something. But the file name will say Bare Naked Ladies -M&M. It'll be attributed to Weird Al Yankovic. Yeah, the 2-player 64 one is wild. I know there's a widescreen hack for it. Does it do? I played a 2-player DirectX version, like on PC. Do they take you out of the level with every star you grab? Because I know the one on PC, when you're playing multiplayer, plays a bit more like Odyssey, where you can just, like, the ones that don't require the level to be reconfigured, you can just grab them. While you're grabbing one star, in the time it takes to do the fade out, the other player can grab a star. Speedrun strats. I need more of those like leaked source code games to get converted to DirectX, or like whatever. Just give me more ray traced patches. Like, I liked that the Mario 64 version, you could just like stretch it out to whatever aspect ratio you wanted. So I would just make it real narrow and extremely long, trying to get that full 360-degree field of view. Yeah, no, I get that. If it doesn't work on the PC, or if it doesn't work on an emulator, you're not as interested. Okay, we're gonna play it. We ready? I think the audio might still be janky. We'll try it though. don't know what's going on with that. I wonder if I add it... Let me try one other thing. Okay, that just forced a reboot for some reason. Okay, well, I won't make us sit through another another MP3 download. Let me take a look at the list. I don't remember everything that's supported. Okay, games. Apparently, Daytona USA is coming. Oh, does Daytona USA already work? Oh. I think the sound is better now. Oh. I highly doubt anybody's actually going to be playing this, but... Daytona key file? Oh no. Okay, they say go to the webpage from the main menu to download a key file. I'm going to bet that if they're saying that this is active on Dreamcast Live, that they've got that webpage up and running. They would have to. Loading options, setup file. Okay, I don't know what this is. Let's go. Wait. Now it's connecting to ISP. That means that web page was already stored on the disk. So why did it take so long for those assets to load? I just got to put anything in. Nobody write this down. It's also the password for my bank. Login is invalid. I click on Daytona USA. Manual. That's the manual for the thing. What do you... Okay. I don't... There's definitely something else that I have to do here that I'm not... Load system data net panel maybe? Okay, but this won't get me a key. In order to play online against other players, you need to download this access key and load it when connecting online. There we go. No! Oh, we are setting up a fake Sega net. All right, I'm going to do that in the web page in my browser here. All right, it's going away while I set this up. I don't need any of you clowns hijacking my leaderboards. No, there we go. Oh, this is good TV. Almost done. No, don't you dare. Oh my god. Oh my god. It said please fill in all the required fields, and then it cleared them out. This is my nightmare. All right, let me see if I can do it from the site. All right, Seganet at dreampipe.net. There we go. There we go. Okay, we'll do it from here. Account created successfully. All right, we got it. Oh, I think I just doxed myself anyway. You want to download this file? How many blocks does it need? Okay, now we've got this done. How do we get... Exit to game. All this is going to be so that I can sign in and there's not going to be anybody playing. I hope you guys know. That being said, I believe you can do all of this online Dreamcast stuff through RetroArch. Like, I think it's just, like, built in now. Like, there might be a little bit of setup, but... Waiting. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Thank you. It's great to be here. Oh, 4 out of 100. Hello. I like car. Okay, but get out of the game so I can play with you. Okay, there's users. I guess I just gotta, like, wait a sec. Yes. Just as easy as Fight K, right? Yeah, absolutely. I'm so pumped that there's actually somebody playing. If I had done all that key bullshit and there was nobody here, oof. How badly hitting the wall hurts you in this.
Checkpoint. 7 laps to go. Stay low in the turn. Checkpoint.
Oh, they're slowing down for me.
Stay low in the turn.
Checkpoint.
Stay low in the turn.
Checkpoint.
2 laps to go. Stay low in the turn.
Do not know how to make that turn without doing it.
Checkpoint.
This is the final lap. Stay low in the turn.
All right, let's hit something else up. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and restart. I've got. I'm gonna hit up the Crazy Taxi website. I'm gonna go to www.crazytaxi.com and just check it out. So Crazy Taxi, there's like leaderboards maintained. And you can like upload replays and let's get some crazy money.
We're back. It's crazy. It's party time. Let's have some fun.
The Crazy Taxi webpage that you load into here actually has like an animation that plays. It's kind of wild. Those crazy bunch of cabbies are in the East Coast, too. Oh my god, I can't believe that we waited for web pages this long. DLC? What do we got for DLC? Passengers are placed in obscure locations and the time of day is changed to late evening. In addition, all passengers are cheerleaders. Yeah, let's play all cursed mimes. This and this time the Offspring whoops it up. Artist's official site, offspring.com. We gotta try and go to offspring.com. No. God, I love that people have preserved this stuff. You want to download some pictures in JPEG format? Come on, Daddy needs a new Windows XP wallpaper. Now imagine this is porn. Good luck. Okay, I've had enough of that. All right, I'm gonna reboot. We'll try some Phantasy Star here. Phantasy Star, you actually need a. There's like a few different ways you can get it working to connect to a private server. The easiest way is to just have a modified version of the game. There's a torrent out there where you can get that. For super fast online gameplay, check out SegaNet. I gotta figure out what's up with all the audio popping. I think it's just coming through my, I think it's just the Dreamcast that does it. I think this is probably one of the least populated versions. So I played it on GameCube quite a bit, and I think that one's, if you were looking to play PSO online, GameCube was probably the way to go because you've got so many options. You can do it on GameCube, you can do it on a modified Wii from Nintendo, you can do it on a modified Wii U now also, using broadband adapter emulation. And then also with Insignia on Xbox Live, which I think June and I are going to check out one of these days pretty soon. Xbox players can play with GameCube players now as well. So if you're looking to play PSO online, that's the way to do it. You're about to miss PSO time. Honestly, just take it to bed. I've fallen asleep listening to PSO music more times than I can count. There's literally nobody on the Dreamcast version right Yeah, Death by Kitten, you're not going to miss much. I'm going to probably play it a little bit, test out the lag, and then I think after this, I'm going to boot up Quake, and that'll probably be the last thing that I do tonight. Play around a Quake and see what it's like. Yeah, I also need to go to bed soon. Honestly, PSO is like the perfect dial-up game. Everything's lock-on. You're doing like all the combos are just timing based, and it's either you got it or you didn't. There's not really too much like lag that can happen in this game. It does, but it's just not much. So playing over dial-up is really not a big deal. I think there's a chance that this works with the PC version as well, but I could be wrong with that. Quake. Yeah, probably just a few more minutes here, and then I think we'll call the stream. Thanks for coming out. It's a pretty good turnout. We'll probably do more of this next week, because I really wanted June to be around to be able to check it out. June also sent off her modem to get it set up, so it's possible that we are able to do some multiplayer stuff as well. Theoretically, Unreal Tournament is supposed to work over this as well, but I don't think anybody's figured out the private server part of it yet. Which sucks, because I'm more of an Unreal Tournament kind of guy. No, not that. Internet. Here we go. We're dialing. Let's go. Yeah, the timer on the screen will remind us how long it took. Yeah, it's pretty great. My favorite part about this is when you load in right at the end of a match, and then you have to sit through 2 loading screens. Yep, there we go. It looks like there's 2 players in there. Those are just bots. I'm going to take the place of one. Controls. There we go. This is probably the worst way I can imagine to play this game. I imagine if you have a mouse and keyboard, it would be bad. Lag isn't bad, but you can tell when I fire, look at the explosion on the gun to when the rocket actually appears. It's kind of nice they appear to have the bot set up where it only runs around until you get a couple kills on it, and then it starts actually trying to fight back.
You're tied for the lead. You have taken the lead.
You piece of crap. Are you wearing a rabbit's foot? It's getting a little predictable. What's the score limit? kind of expecting this guy to start actually shooting. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. He's got my punk ass figured. There we go. Alright, sick. So anyway, it works. It works. It's kind of a Dreamcast Online is a super desolate place. There's we ran into one person, but I mean, if you get like, it's a cheap solution. I mean, if you get a few people to set this up, and we can have some game nights, and yeah, it works. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, thanks for coming out, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the stream down. And we will catch you back again next week. I think we'll be doing some more of this, hopefully multiplayer. If not, we'll probably be playing some Disgaea. Disgaea 7 comes out, and I'm going to force June to like those games. And if not, that'll probably be the last Game Crime stream we do. Okay, have a good night. Bye.